Hey guys, it's Mel and I am back, and no, there's not something wrong with your computer. This is very fuzzy. This is my phone being all nasty, so it's fine when I'm up here, but it will not focus and I cannot make it manually focus. My apologies for any blurriness you see. I'm going to try to always keep something up here so you're not annoyed by that. But I couldn't put this off any longer. I wanted to get to my what I'm melting, my Mel's melts, because I haven't done one. It's been over 2 weeks. This is about a week and a half's worth of melting. Well, it's 2 weeks minus 2 days because I have been so incredibly busy. I really have not been melting. And I'm looking forward to being at home for a long weekend and melting some stuff. But I'm like, well, I really need to get through this because I kind of also, little I was melting near the end, I stopped taking notes on. So, I digress. Let me go ahead and get started. We'll just get right into this. So, the first one I have here is from Waxmosphere. I have to say, we've been melting a lot of Waxmosphere now that it finished curing. When I first got the order, I think I said in my original video, which I don't think I've uploaded yet, my apologies, that I really went for this vendor for the way the wax looked. So I wanted really cool looking wax. Did not expect it to throw as well as it did. Some of the scents were really light when I first got them, but let me tell you, speaks to the power of curing. I cured them. This stuff is throwing phenomenally well. So far so good. I've been really enjoying what we've been melting from Waxmosphere. So this first one is in Berry Bundt Cake. It was extremely strong on my, well, not extremely, it was strong. Had a strong throw on my bedroom 24 watt warmer, hot plate warmer. I put it on and then I went downstairs and I was sitting on the couch. About 40 minutes later, I could smell it. I wouldn't say it really smelled like berries. It was almost like a cherry smell. I was getting more, this is Berry Bundt Cake. I was getting more of a cherry smell almost, but like a maraschino cherry instead of a Bing cherry, if that makes any sense, rather than a straight berry. But it was good. And the throw, I could not be more impressed with. It was very good. Another Waxmosphere. This one in Hot Cocoa. This is one my fiance was melting. He loved it and it was strong. I walked upstairs. He had it in his warmer, which is in one of the bedrooms, and it was cocoa. I mean, there was nothing not chocolatey about this melt. And I'm not a big chocolate person, so it wasn't really my cup of tea, but he adored it. And it threw well. So I was very impressed with the throw. I think this is the last one from, oh no, there's another Waxmosphere. This is Cranberry Coconut Zucchini Bread. This was also my fiance's melt. It is extremely spicy. It's a very spicy zucchini bread. A little sweet. I didn't get much of the coconut. I got a little bit of the cranberry. Mainly it was just that spicy zucchini bread. So if you're a fan of spicy scents, this one's for you. He loved it. Loved it. And then finally, also from Waxmosphere, I got the lemon meringue pie. I don't think I'm going to have my video up by the time, my Waxmosphere haul, by the time you guys see this, but check out the way this wax looked. It looked awesome and it smelled awesome. Again, all of these had very strong throws. I would say anywhere from medium strong to a strong. This one had a very, very pungent lemon smell. It was a good sweet lemon. Didn't get a lot of bakery. I did get a lot of like sweetness and a tiny bit of coconut in there, but not a lot of bakery. But it was just a very nice sweet lemon. Very good smelling. So excellent. Okay. Now, Super Tarts, of course, one of my favorite vendors. This is from the Jaws sampler. So this was Jaws, which is like sea salt and grass and probably some other things that I'm forgetting. And this is the Eaten Alive blend, which is Jaws plus pomegranate. This was awesome. It was so good. It had a slight savory spa note from that Jaws, but then it had this really bright, vibrant pomegranate, and it blended really well. It was mostly pomegranate. It was definitely heavy on the pomegranate. but it had that nice savoriness, if that makes any sense, from the jaws. That was just very fresh and bright. Loved this blend. I can't wait to, this was the first I melted from the jaws sampler, and I cannot wait to melt more. All right, next one. Lake Provident Lodge. Another vendor I've just really been enjoying. Let me see. Again, I kind of stopped taking notes. Here I did take a note on hers. On this one, this is in glazed orange cake. I melted this in my bedroom 24-watt hot plate. It was a good medium strong throw. Possibly a little too strong in the bedroom at night, but you know, that's just my personal taste. It was a very complex blend. The dominant note shifted. So first I would get a very strong bakery note, and then I would get a very strong orange note, and then I would get like a touch of spice, but nothing too overpowering. Again, it was complex, which I think points to the sign of being a really good blend. And there was not one scent that overpowered the others. And my nose just kept up picking up different notes, which was awesome. So I'm very impressed with this. All right, Dessa's. I'm almost out of Dessa's, unfortunately. I might have to place a little order, especially because she just came out with these cute little mason jar shapes. They're adorable. This is in Mango Tango. This had, it had a great smell. It reminded me of Rita's Water Italian Ice in, Italian Water Ice in Mango, which is my favorite water ice. Love it. And it smelled just like it, so I was thrilled. However, it had a pretty late to medium throw. It wasn't a very strong throw, and that was in my bedroom 24-watt. But in her defense, the house, we had turned off our furnace, and the house was frigid. So, and I noticed like the warmer was having trouble melting the wax because I had it by a window and the house was freezing. So I suspect the throw might have been thrown off by how cold it was in the house. So that was my fault. Oops. But all in all, just a great smell. All right, another Dessa's. This is Pumpkin Harvest Chai. My fiance melted this. He actually had this in his light bulb warmer, which I don't use bulb warmers, but let me tell you, it threw really well. It threw at a medium strong in a bulb warmer, which that's pretty impressive. He loved this blend. It wasn't really my thing. It was very heavy on the pumpkin. It was very spicy, but he loved it. He's like, come in here and smell this. I'm like, I don't have to come in there. I can smell it out in the hall. So he was psyched. All right. And then, last but not least of Dessa's is Sugared Shortbread. This is the one when I did my original video, and she had actually contacted me about this from my haul video and said like I was surprised. I expected like something more rich and buttery from shortbread, and that it smells great. It was just a sweet bakery instead of a rich buttery bakery. And she said she actually is adding a buttered cookie to her scent list, which is awesome. That's another reason I might have to place another order soon, even though I'm on a wax ban. This was really just, it's a nice smell, very sweet. I wish in hindsight, and I might do this next time, I wish I would have cut it in half and tried melting half alone and then half mixed with something else, but I didn't. And it had a light throw in the 24-watt bedroom warmer, excuse me. But again, on the day I melted this, it dropped into like the teens, I think, overnight. We didn't have or maybe not that low, maybe in the 20s, but we didn't have our furnace on. I was freezing, and it took forever for this thing to melt. And I just have a feeling the fragrance oil just didn't get hot enough to throw. So even though I'm saying it was light, I don't think that was a fair evaluation. I should have stopped melting over those couple days when it was so cold, because we weren't getting any sort of throw, or at least in our bedroom where it's by the window where I have the warmer and it just gets cold in there. So my bad. Next one is Fussas Media. This is in Gossip Girls. I don't remember what exactly the scent description was on this. My fiance melted this. It had a light throw, and that's what I found with Fussas Media. It just seems to be maybe a little lighter. If I place another order, and I would always be willing to place another order, I'd probably, in retrospect, go for more of the fruity blends and bedroom type blends that stuff I'd want to melt in the bedroom, because that's where I want the lighter throws. Could just be me. And I will say one thing is that these clamshells, whatever clamshells they use, they get a little degraded and they get a skunky smell. So I don't know if that shouldn't throw off the wax. These just might be from December, so they're not overly old, but maybe that's just old for this wax blend. It was a light scent, and that's what I found in general with Fussas Media. Now, the fiance liked it. He thought it had a great smell, but we both agreed it was kind of light. All right, I'm going to pause this because I need to go grab a drink of water, and I will be back. Okay, now I finished off all the scent shots and clamshells, so now I'm on to the bags. So this first one here is Long Cane Primitives. This is in Minty Melon Mist. This was very good. It was perfect for the bedroom, in my opinion. It threw at a medium throw in my bedroom 24 watt. It really was a nice blend of mint and melon. And the dominant notes really shifted pretty equally between those two scents. Another complex blend, if you will. And it was just a very, very good smelling blend. I like that one a lot, and I would order it again. Rainbow Melts. This is in Peppermint Cream Cake. I think I had 4 malts in this in total. This was a good medium strong throw. It was a very, very sweet peppermint. It's probably not my favorite peppermint blend. It was a little too minty. I would rather a tiny bit more sweet, but it was awesome. It smelled great and it threw really well. For as well, I want something to throw in the bedroom. So really good. I was very impressed. Okay. Old Primitive Treasures and Apple Serendipity Fluff. So this was a really nice throw. It was medium strong to strong. It was very appley and sweet. And this was in my bedroom 24 watt hot plate. You might notice I've been melting a lot in the bedroom. That is because I'm melting in the main floor too, but I've been going through bigger bags in the main floor. So it takes me a while to go through the bags, and I won't do a review until I go through the entire bag. Hence, like, you're starting to see some bakery bags show up. So most of the stuff in the last 2 weeks, most of the stuff I have on the table have been in the bedroom melter, but again, a very good, very appley, strong throw. Okay, Glitterati. This was in Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies. Let's see, do I have this? And I did not write down. This had, oh, I remember this one. I did melt this in on the first floor in the living room and kitchen warmer, my 24 watt hot plate. It was fantastic. And this was the prettiest wax. It was yellow and cream and lavender, and it just melted together in the prettiest color. It was gorgeous. I think I even posted on Glitterati's Facebook page, and I loved this throw. It was perfect. And when my friends came over, they commented, they're like, this always makes your house smell so good. Was it this one? Might have been another one. Oh no, I did have friends over and they were commenting on how good it was. Just not the friends I was originally thinking. So yeah, this is a success. I did get on the customs list for when the customs opened up. I am going to maybe put that on my customs list because I was really impressed. All right, Kay's Creations, Granny Sticky Cornbread. This is a fantastic cornbread. It's a very sweet, yummy cornbread. And it threw out about a medium in the 24 watt kitchen living room hot plate warmer, which is awesome because we have a decent sized space here. I could probably get away with having 2 warmers in this space. I mean, it's not overly large, but it's big enough that I want good, strong throwing wax and that warmer to fill the space, and this did the job. All right, Sassy Girl Aroma, because it wouldn't be one of my reviews without having some Sassy Girl. This is in IHOP, which is pecan waffles. Is it pumpkin pecan waffles? I think it's pumpkin or maybe it's just pecan waffles. Anyway, whatever it is, and latte or coffee. It is awesome. This is one of my favorites from Sassy Girl. I had actually given this bakery bag though to my fiance because I have a whole loaf in IHOP. And I'm still mulling through some of the other coffee blends I ordered. So I was generous and shared it. But I get to enjoy it too, you know, because I live here as well. So we were both just, he melted this until he was out of it. It was fantastic. Okay, then we have Up the Creek Scents. This is Maple Butterscotch. This is a very good throw. I actually have this up in the bedroom 24-watt hot plate right now. It's a very nice throw. It's very rich. It's very homey, if you will. It smells like home, and I love it. I had 4 melts in this, so it's taking me a while to get through it. I just don't have enough to say. I mean, it probably throws at a medium strong throw, so it's a very and that's in my 24-watt. It would probably be medium in the kitchen living room. It's good. It's yummy. Okay, so that is what I've been melting. Now I do have a couple top picks, and these top picks are not necessarily my favorites. It's just ones I wanted to highlight for the week. So let's start with Wilma. This was I got this, I think, in the Scent Blending Sisters favorites sampler I got. I believe this one was in there. Juicy Melon Pear. It was strong. I have this with several exclamation points. Said it took minutes to start throwing, so very short amount of time. I had it, the bedroom 24-watt was almost too strong for the bedroom. It was sweet and it was summery, which, considering the fact I was melting it when it was really cold at night, made me wish summer would hurry up, and I am not a summer girl. I much prefer winter over summer, but this was definitely one of my top picks. Been just so impressed with Wilma. I like their website. I like their wax. I like their customer service. I really don't have a lot of bad things to say about Wilma. It's fantastic. All right, 2 of my top picks were from Up the Creek Scents, and this first one was in Frankenberry cereal. I know I put a note about this. So I have it as strong in the kitchen, living room, 24-watt. It was a yummy cereal blend. It was both fruity and sweet. And this was what was key. Like, Mitch had smelled it. My fiance had smelled it. And he was like, nah, that's okay. And then we put it on, and he was like, boy, I wish we had more of that. And I'm like, me too. So we both wish we had more to melt. And I melted it for several hours. We were going out. I turned off the warmer. When we got back on in, I turned the warmer back on again just to preserve this scent. That's how good it was. And we melted it until the fragrance oil had all burned off. So it was yummy. Highly recommend. Okay, another Up the Creek scent. This is Pink Marshmallow Serendipity Bread. And this is an awesome blend. It's a really unique blend in that it's both sweet and savory. It's really heavy on the bread. If you're not a bread person, you might not like this one because it was definitely throwing some bread scent my way. It was very strong in the kitchen 24-watt hot plate. This was another one that we wish we had more of. I really... Oh, I take that back. I'm sorry. It was the bedroom 24-watt. Because that's right, yeah. But we both wish we had more. Again, nice sweet and savory blend, very yummy. And then last but not least, I've got another Sassy Girl Aroma. This is in Butterscotch Zucchini Birthday Cake. Now, I love Sassy Girl's latte blends. This one, however, I now love this one. This is one of my top picks. It was fantastic. I think when I got the order in, it was probably my least favorite of the order I'd received. But once I started melting it, man, this is one of the reasons I didn't spend a lot of time melting other stuff on the living room kitchen warmer, because we were melting this every single day. And I had my 2 girlfriends from out of town. I have 2 maids of honors for the wedding, so they were in town so we could go dress shopping for them, along with my other lady who's in the wedding. So all 3 of us were going shopping. My friend, the 2 maids of honors from PA, where I'm from, came in the house and they're like, "Oh my God, what does that smell?" I think they thought I was baking something for them, but unfortunately I do not bake. But then my one friend, she went out and she bought herself a warmer because she was so excited about how the smell was. So if that gives any indication how good this blend was, I think it should. It was fantastic. It was rich. It was in your face. It was buttery and creamy and just all around a lovely, lovely scent. I fell in love with this, and if I were not on a wax ban, I'd probably be stalking the website right now and buying every bit of this, you know, when she does her restocks. So love it. All right, guys, that is it for me. Again, sorry about the blurry camera work. If you have any questions, feel free to comment me. I will try to put these melting videos up every Wednesday. I was late this week, but otherwise, yeah, if there are any comments, any favorites you've had from vendors, any blends you've seen in my videos and you haven't seen showing up on one of these, it'll have to be recent videos, but let me know and I'll try to put that one on my melting rotation. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care of yourselves and I'll be back soon.